just carry straight on because I'm enjoying myself and nothing terrible is happening. Okay, right, I have to go upstairs and kill this fucking dickhead now. Dark Souls 2. I don't. I reckon, yeah, it'll probably be Dark Souls 2 Remastered, which seems odd. The other thing that I secretly really hope, and yet almost certainly won't happen, is that FromSoft's next game, which is Shadows Die Twice, or that's what it's codenamed, or whatever, is a Dark Souls 2 sequel. So that, I don't know, it seems very unlikely because of how various laws and stuff work, because Bandai Namco own Dark Souls, right? Not FromSoft. That's what I'm saying is pretty fucking unlikely to happen. Are you fat fucking prick? Get fucked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that not only isn't happening, that can't happen because of who owns various things. However, imagine how fucking awesome that would be. Fucking Shadows Die Twice, Dark Souls 2 remake. Now, here's my personal thing. Aside from the fact that we already know it can't happen, here's my personal take on why, maybe it could happen. Bandai Namco aren't even vaguely invested in Dark Souls 2 lore. They couldn't give a fuck. I mean, they probably couldn't really give a fuck about Dark Souls lore at all, in as much as they only care about the money part of it. They don't care about the game craftingness of the whole experience. They don't care. I'm not even having a go at them for that. Fair enough. Whatever. Get your money. Sure. Why not? So they don't care. So perhaps part of the exit agreement might have been, can we take some of this lore that you're clearly not using? Dark Souls 3 barely fucking mentions the goddamn thing. I realise that was FromSoft's decisions, not Bandai Namco's, but the point stands. It's still true regardless of who decided it. Just come around the corner and fight me here, you absolute piece of shit. Don't drink, you bender. That is highly offensive. Trouble with video games, you tend towards teenage insults. Delightfully homophobic. You did. Delightfully homophobic. You know what I mean. It's awful. I really I can't escape those habits. Well, I can, but it's just difficult. It's like playing Halo 2 back in the day, the first online game. I'd affect an amusing womanly shriek, not unlike Fry from Futurama or Ned Flanders. It is Zoidberg in Futurama that does the screaming like a girl. I think it's Fry. Anyway, whatever. Usually in sort of like capture the flag games, where you're trying to sneak out with the flag and then someone spots you, starts shooting at you. You go ah, like not like that, much worse than that, but I don't want to do it because it'll hurt your ears. Because it's fun. It's fun. And then, because I did it so much, because I played far too much Halo 2, or not enough, because it was really fucking awesome. No, none of that, mate. None of that. No, don't wake them up. You all sleeping? Yeah, good sleepy boys. But yeah, to the point where I would, in normal life, if something startled me, I would do a womanly shriek. Like a thing. I don't have a super deep voice, I don't talk like this. But I have a normal man's voice for my size, I think. I mean, Jesus, maybe someone's going to be like, no, you sounded like a woman the whole time. What are you talking about? So yeah, it's something that would startle me, whether seriously or not serious, it never really matter. I could be genuinely startled, or like pretend, oh, you scared me, sort of thing, and I would do the ah, and people would sort of be like, what the fuck was that? Like, no, I don't mean it. It's not, I'm not genuinely afraid, screaming. It's just I can't stop myself doing it because I've done it so much. It's just I formed the habit of doing a high-pitched scream, and now I can't. Anyway, back to Dark Souls 2. Right, Dark Souls 2. So yeah, my theory is, Bandai Namco don't give a shit about the lore. FromSoft care somewhat about some of the lore. So perhaps they would have, like, Bandai Namco would have been like, well, you can't have Dark Souls 1 and 3 because that's integral to the games we want to sell. Like, if we're doing Dark Souls 4, what is it without that main lore, right? Because Dark Souls 1 and 3 are vaguely cohesive. Arguable, but sure, let's just say that. Like, Dark Souls 3 seems to continue the tale of Gwyn and his children, right? Dark Souls 2 doesn't. They've got Vendrick and all that shit. There are references. There are things that match up. We can talk about all day, and several YouTubers and people literally make a living doing that. But the general point is, Dark Souls 2 can be taken apart from the rest of it, should you choose to do so. So what if FromSoft went, you keep the Dark Souls IP, you keep Dark Souls 1 and 3 lore, so if you wish to carry on the story, you are welcome to. Can we take Dark Souls 2 lore? Abandon Namco in an odd moment of charitability went, yeah, of course you can, totally. Sure, why not? I'm going to try and get to the bottom set a bit. Come on. There's a fire there, mate. Can you not see that? Fire. There's a fire. Fire? You can see it because you're running around it, you're not running through it. Nope. No, you went through it again, didn't you? Stupid. Oh god, what's happening with work now? Oh no, work emergencies. Man, this is a problem. I want to do some fun videos. Don't expect anyone to really watch them. I don't care. I want to do it because I think it's fun, I think it's interesting, and I want to practice public speaking, public addressing, all sorts of other stuff. But my job is such that I can be contacted pretty much any time by anyone. So even if I'm not actively working, I'm still on call, so to speak. It's not like a fireman or an ambulance service type thing. Like I'm obviously not important, but my clients demand that level of help. So, yep, system is down. Work emergency over. Mini eggs in my mouth. What are we doing? Alright, Dark Souls 2. I was thinking about Dark Souls 2. I did that bit. I'm going this way. Because... yeah, where was I? Okay, so let's just make the assumption they got the Dark Souls 2 lore. Why? Because I want to. Shut the fuck up. This bloke.
You don't be on your... Oh, well, no. It is either be on your...
I don't care, I don't want to be fucking sorceries. Fuck off. Gonna get wanged by a thingamajig. Am I going to have trouble? Oh! Well, in that case, So many interruptions. All I want to do is record myself playing some Dark Souls. You wouldn't think that's that difficult. Well, everyone has to fucking interrupt all the goddamn time. Where's this bastard? It's dangerous. Wait, where are your friends? What's in here? This guy. You probably snipe that guy. I've probably done it. I don't really know why I care. I really wanted to get this point across about my little Dark Souls 2 theory. It's like the least important. Was that you? It was you. Jesus Christ. Getting old a bit there, mate. What the hell? I didn't break his guard. The big ol' axe. Big ol' axe. Is there an actual guard break? There is an actual guard. Just kick it. Is there a... Oh, I can't remember anything at all. Just I've watched EMB play Dark Souls 2 and get out of that instead. Ooh, don't fall down. Ho ho! Tricksy hole there. How hole can be tricksy? It doesn't move. It just sits there. Why would you walk down the hole, idiot? I'm going to see if... Fuck this. I'm going to bet on a no. Nope. So, I don't know what the trigger for... What's his name? Igon appearing. He's a summon sign down here for Crystal Sage. I'm not sure what the lore implications of that are, but they exist. He exists. Well, I feel like I never ever get it. I feel like it's always, no, I don't really want to fight anyone. I kind of just want to kill Bonetail's Grog. Nope. I kind of just want to kill the Crystal Magic fuckface. Also, I hate the Crystal Magic fuckface. It's one of those bosses that generally is piss easy, but something always goes horribly wrong. How much Estus do I have? Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? I die. Fuck off! Oh, no damage. And guys, I'm coming in. As well. Is there what's the word? Something with that sound. Do I have a problem with people coming in to my thing? Is that an issue? Is that a... People can't come into my boss rooms. That's I've never seen the Crystal Sage you go. That much ever in my entire life. You can see him trying to hit someone like fucking me. This is not going particularly well. What's this? Seriously? Seriously? Do this. Okay, what's whoa! Look at that. It's all the speed. Fucking ships. Ow. Well, yeah. Into my. That is an internet thing, isn't it? I'm one of those laggy fucking people. I'm drinking coffee and eating mini eggs. It's the only solution to the problem. Probably really annoying to listen to, that. I don't really care. Very puzzled. Very puzzled. I know I've got not particularly good internet. I didn't think it was that fucking bad. Holy shit. Can't get people to come into my boss room. Bad. Also, I can be invaded, but I can't have help. I mean, I should have had help. Crystal Sage probably would have been easy without it. Am I just going to run and fight him now? In fact, with the Crystal Sage, I have an additional health there because I got the summon. I think probably yes, though I'm not an expert in these matters. Let's assume yes. Let's assume my second run will be less big shit. Quite the assumption there. That might be total garbage. Poison or nice buffed weapon or something a little more meaty. Can I wield Force Hammer with both hands? Yeah, I can. What kind of damage does that do? 204 plus 78, as opposed to split. I reckon this might actually be a good shout, but I'm gonna have to take some shit off in order to do it. I don't need any of this crap, do I? Doesn't help. That's not necessary. Good old thief mask. It's the Lothric Knight armor that's the issue, isn't it? Mirror vest. Alright. We ain't exactly styling it, but let's see how this goes. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it's quite a lot more damage. I mean, he's got less health in this case as well, but that is quite a lot of damage. Where the fuck is it? Where's through that shit? That's cool. Gonna die anyway. Fucking hate this. Fuck. I'm just gonna try that again. I don't really care. I didn't expect boss to do that much. The different life bar is definitely helping. No phantom summon. Maybe I should try and solo all the bosses. I'm pretty sure I have soloed every boss. What have you done so far? Vort. Definitely soloed Vort before. Fucking easier to solo than it is to fight with people. What else have we done? The tree. Did basically solo. In fact, I did solo the tree because the fucking phantom couldn't come in the boss room, which might be a problem I now have. Apparently, fucking stupid internet. Have we fought anything else yet? Nah. It's this guy. I'm gonna have to solo this guy. No one's summoning him anyway. And that one guy that can't come in. So that's fine. Everything's fine, I guess. I'm liking how I said I do axes, and this is clearly a hammer, but I've used this before. When I said axes, I meant, you know, something big to whack people with. So I'm allowing myself to do this, even though it is totally cheating. What is the I don't know. I guess that's not too much too quick, and then he stays in the phase, and then you can just hit him some more, and then you win. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. I'm happy with that, just because I hate that boss. Really hate that boss. So, my thoughts with Dark Souls 2. I can't remember how much of this I said. We got the Dark Souls 2 door. Alright, okay. No one else has taken that anywhere, because Dark Souls 3 would have taken it somewhere, and only, you know, sort of vaguely went, yeah, that exists. Not really a lot else. You don't want to give me anything? You can piss off. So, I must be able to try to restrict again.
Then shall we?
Give me that endurance. Oh, can I go again? No? Alright. Be safe. Butt face. No, didn't say butt face. That would be rude. Did you go pillaging? Oh. Come back? Oh yeah, it's a boss, isn't it? That's the unlock bit. Warpix hammer. Could do that. It's part of my hammer axe thing. It was definitely always hammer and axe. Definitely didn't change that halfway through. Shut up. No.
Goodbye.
Like icicles come out from a big hammer. It's like a big hammer. Now, do I want to bother with this nonsense? What do I get out of it? Can I remember? Let's drink some coffee. The whole Patches interaction later on, because I always fuck up all at the cathedral. There is a... It's not Nessus Flask Undead Bone Shard, is it? Something like that. Yeah, fuck it. Let's explore the tower. Whatever. You know what that big one problem?
Ashen.
We'll end up with plenty of souls. Who are you waving at? That's not what I meant to do. Can I put that one? Not with this. I have to fashion souls up a bit. I'm level 30, how much will it take to get to the next one? So 6,000 level required souls. Ah, sweet, okay, so I can level up. Let's do level.
Very well then.
What do I want? Some vitality, because I'm carrying a really fucking big old.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Yep. Okay. I think I have some sort of flask things. Reinforce weapon. None of that one's reinforcing. Fuse weapon. No, obviously not. A lot Estus. Reinforce Estus flask this time. See what I mean about you don't play a game for a while and you come back and you're like, well, what do I do? How do I do it? Shit. I don't remember. I don't fucking remember anything. I don't want to talk to him, he's a piece of shit. Oh wait, I've got Crystal Sage's thing. I don't care. Is that a thing? No, it is not. Is Aegon up here? Aegon? Is that why I didn't? Because he's come up here and you have to talk to him after you've... it's something like that. Pretty sure it's something like that. Let's go talk to Leon Hard. He's hard. His name's Leon. He's pleased to see you. Oh, have I not killed the old Darkreef? Alright, we'll go do that. But first, the tower. The tower. That's doable. Dark Souls 2, right. Jesus Christ, it's taking me like an hour. Why is this not coming down? Holy fuck, come on. This is too long now. Unusable nonsense, but it exists. Sounds good. Going up the tower, going up the tower. Oh, what am I talking about? Right, Dark Souls 2. Okay. So, that kills you from there? Alright, I'll be honest, I was not expecting that to happen. Every time I try... Alright, okay, here's a conspiracy for you. Every time I try and talk about Dark Souls 2, something interrupts me. FromSoft are listening. No one's carrying on Dark Souls 2 lore, right? Someone somewhere wrote a bunch of that, or a lot of that, or all of that. I don't know how the writing is split, but multiple people were involved. They don't want to lose that. It means something to them, and that's, you know, fair enough. So they want to carry it on. Dark Souls 3 isn't carrying it on. Dark Souls 4, presumably, if Bandai, Namco, whatever, choose to make it, will not continue the Dark Souls 2 lore. There's no... I mean, it's not impossible. It's certainly not impossible. But there's no real reason. Is there anything I've got that I want to... get that pomper on? Armour of the Sun. Let's leave one of these. What does that give me? Oh, that's pretty useful. This one. Pumper. Time to chunk. That is pretty useful. What else can you leave? Leave one of these? Yeah, you can. Hello. Always fun. Always fun. Can you leave one of these? No, that's not Pickle Pea. That's not Pomper Rum. You idiot. The fucking rules of this. Alright, one of these bad boys. Huh? No, I could be wrong about that. This is one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, leggings. And there's one of the fuck, what is it called? No, one of those. This is a thing. Round and or explosive things. Okay. Well, the rest of it, sort of. I still can't get this fucking stupid non-point across about Dark Souls 2, can I? Someone cares for it. Someone wants to write stuff about it. They won't be able to. No one's ever going back there. But what if FromSoft said, hey, since you're not going to use it and no one's going back for it, how would you feel about us taking it off your hands, or being allowed to carry on with it, or whatever? And Namdai Banco, whatever they're called, you know who they are. Said, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't give a fuck. It's a Firekeeper soul. What do you do with Firekeeper souls in this one? I don't remember. Anything? Nothing? Use it to like... Where is the Firekeeper soul? I just picked it up. It's not in my inventory. Am I being a moron? No, it's there. The soul of the Firekeeper is said to return from the abyss. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil which has tainted her soul, and yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. Someone is said to have returned from the abyss. To soothe except which has tainted her soul. Oh, whose soul is this then? Is this Arena of Kareem's, or is this someone else's? I don't remember. Whatever. That's cool. We got that. That's good, I guess. It was worth 20,000 souls. I don't care. Souls we have plenty. Souls don't matter. I have to make this god awful fucking jump. I can never remember. Jump. I'm just gonna jump into the corner. Nope. Or yes. Firekeeper outfit. I'm gonna drink again because this seems a little too risky. Isn't there something else over there? Estus ring. Actually, not that. This guy's dead, right? I killed him. I fucking hope so. I'll not find him now. Actually, I'd smash him with my hammer. So someone wants to Dark Souls 2 themselves. They want to... Oh, I should try out the weapon art because I actually don't know what it is. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? Perseverance. Anchor up Earth to temporarily boost poise. Damage reduced while activated. I mean, for it to be a genuinely awesome skill, shouldn't it be more damage? I realise you'd be poisoning through everything and hear everything, but isn't that sort of the point? How much is it reduced? 320. I don't know. The same. That's not a very good way of testing, is it? Yeah, do I want to go back up to the tower? Is there anything? Is there a reason to do that? Is there another thing there? I don't fucking remember, so I have to go check like a dildo. I'm going... I still haven't talked about it. Anyway, right. Okay. Dark Souls 2. You meandering twat. Someone wants it. There's potential for someone to have it. Is that just the way... yeah, it's just the way down, isn't it? Fuck. I hate everything. So, FromSoft's next thing, which no one knows where it is yet. Or maybe they do by now. I haven't looked at the latest... looked at the latest gaming news. A little quickness in there. But not enough though. Not enough by quite a large margin. Ooh, where does this go? Oh, it comes out here. Ah. I mean, I knew that, but that's graphical shit happening in the back. Terrible. So someone was, anyway, yeah, Shadows Die Twice. Okay, now, if you were going to make a sequel to Dark Souls 2, and you couldn't call it Dark Souls, well, you've already got Dark Souls 3, you couldn't call it Dark Souls 4, and you couldn't call it, anything Dark Souls, Blood or Born related, and you like those kinds of titles, what would you call it? I think Shadows Die Twice as a sequel to Dark Souls 2 is a fucking good title, right? Because think about it, what was Dark Souls 2 all about? The dark, shadows, etc. Like the whole thing was supposed to have this big lighting engine that was going to make light and dark a whole huge feature that they eventually had to scrap because it was like way too ambitious and whatever, and they brought bits of it back in Scholar of the First Sin, and the game had torches and stuff anyway. But imagine now that they're going to try and make that game, and it's got shadows in it. They've got, I would assume, a bigger budget now after multiple successes. Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3, Bloodborne, they must have got some cash, some investors, whatever. I would assume the next game is going to have a bigger budget than Dark Souls 2 ever did, right? I think that's a sensible assumption. Maybe not safe or necessarily true, but sensible. So with a bit of extra money, a bit of extra time, because they've got, I assume they don't have Namco Bandai on their back pushing them to get it out, which did happen with some of the Souls games, and certainly Dark Souls 2, that perhaps they can take a bit of time, spend a bit of extra money, and get that light dark engine up and running the way they dreamed of it, and make that game, and carry on the lore, potentially, from Dark Souls 2, about the dark and shadows, etc. Because EMB is looking up Dark Souls 2 lore. I don't think there's a reason they'd make a Dark Souls 2 remaster. That seems really fucking odd for them to do at this stage of the game, right? So something's going on with Dark Souls 2. Something's relevant to it. Why not Shadows Die Twice as a continuation of the Dark Souls 2 story, using the engine they previously dreamed of with Dark Souls 2? Therefore, the lore is relevant to EMB because he's going to be working on a guide for them because he's done it in the past, and Shadows Die Twice is the most appropriate name. I mean, it's the second time they've tried to make this engine. It's a continuation of specifically the second game. I don't know. I'm getting myself a little hyped up, as if that's anything I've just said is true. It isn't. It's all horseshit. Just random stuff that I've decided in my brain. But, ah man, I'd be so fucking pleased if that's what happened. I think that'd be so cool to have that be the actual answer to what shows. It'll be a fucking Tenchu game or whatever, or something else. I don't know, whatever. I'm not. It'll be a probably good game. I mean, FromSoft are pretty good developers. I'll probably buy it, but you know, I'd like it to be that Dark Souls 2 revisit, that attempt to bring back what they tried before, and then calling it Shadows Die Twice. I think would just be a fucking masterstroke if that's what it ends up being. I mean, it's a pretty cool name anyway, I guess, if you're into that sort of stuff, but that in particular, a Dark Souls 2 reimagining, perhaps, would be highly appropriate. It took me like an hour to say that, but 5 minutes worth of words, wasn't it? I think I had more theories, more evidence of why that would be the case, but honestly can't think of shit now. So whatever I thought before probably wasn't particularly coherent. Coming up on half an hour, it means I'm going to have to split things as well. So let's do that. Should I continue? Yeah, I'll continue in a minute.